Welcome back, everybody. This is episode 27 of the Road to the Top series. I am Stay Toasty, and we continue to play games. Our run has slowed down a tad bit, but nothing too bad. We've gotten in the last three games, we've gotten 4 points. So not great, but if you look at the results, they're not too bad. First of all, we came up against Agueda. We lost 1-2. Probably our worst game of the season. Our game earlier versus Gandumar, they seemed to finish their chances, but I think we played better. In this case, I think they were clearly the better team on the day. The stats look similar, but when you're watching the game live, we just weren't. We were just the second rate in that game. So it's unfortunate. So we came back against Benfica away. Not a bad game. Again, we had a chance twice with leads, and they almost immediately 4 minutes second goal. 9 minutes after the first goal. And we had the possession. They probably had more chances, but I thought we played pretty well considering everything. But unfortunate not to get the 3 points. I thought we could have defended a little bit better. But they had some good goals. The Kalika goal was on a corner. Their goal was a shot from on the edge of the box. So it is what it is. Nice to see Marcus Bay get on the scoring list. That's good to see. Bove getting 2 assists. He got the start in this game. Then we came back against Fulgaitage, and this one was it seemed easy, but it was a little bit harder than I wanted it to be. Just because we got the first goal early, and after that we had some chances. We had Talika with a chance. We had Ikic with a chance on I think it was a corner. The header just barely missed the post. So I was worried. I thought for a while there we were not going to get that elusive second goal, and I just thought, oh, they're gonna get one chance, they're gonna score, and it's gonna be a problem for us. But that didn't end up happening, which is nice to see. So we got the 3 points there, and that puts us in third place. Currently in a promotion spot. We have Les Shows are in first. We are in promotion spot because Benfica Bay are in second, but they obviously can't get promoted because they are a B team. So we really we're really in a good position right now. There's some teams behind us like Segundomar that we're worried about, obviously because they beat us. There's still some players. Oliveira still hasn't played. Olnens needs to play so they can jump us, but it's good to see us in such a strong position right now, and hopefully we just need to keep getting results, and we can keep that position. But it's just about continuing to play well. And today we come against bottom of the table Real. So they've seemed to have lost a lot of games. Obviously they have the least. They haven't lost a lot of games. They've actually not won many. They've tied a lot. But they don't have that bad of a goal differential. Lutan has about a lot worse. Steve Lujavs has a lot worse. Faf has a lot worse. So I think they're and they seem to be getting a lot of ties. So I think scoring is going to be very important for us in this game. It seems like they're going to be sitting back and hoping to get a 0-0 draw, and we can't allow that to happen. So let's get into our starting lineup, see what kind of team we're gonna play with today. All right, everybody. So this is gonna be our starting lineup for today. We have Similar back line: Vincentini, Vasquez, Ikic, Aldinish, Almeida, Amian, both getting the start again. Loureiro doesn't have uh, the doesn't have the energy for today's game. Grimshaw next to him. Monteiro on the right. Marcus Bay in the center with Silva being out injured as well. Talika on the left and Parede playing up top. Something to talk about with the likes of Monteiro and Aurelio. I promised them last season that they were going to get more playing time. I've been playing. I mean, Monteiro and Firmino have. I agree. Firmino. I mean, Aurelio hasn't been playing because Talika is just a better player. That's just the way it is. I can't. He's just been playing too well, and Aurelio hasn't shown me enough, so he has been playing. As far as Monteiro, I thought he was playing enough. I mean, him and Firmino were basically splitting time. One game on, one game off. I thought he was fine with it. We have a highlight here, and Bay heads it right to Silva, their goalkeeper. So I thought everything was fine, but then they both come to me in last week and said, you lied to us and all this stuff. So they won out, and I had to basically agree to sell them. So looks like Aurelio and Monteiro will be gone in the winter, which I'm fine with, really. I mean, Monteiro. If you look at Monteiro and Firmino, they're basically the same. They are basically the same player. They are the same age. They play the same position. They say that they play the position in a similar way. Aurelio, Talika has been playing well. I'd rather get somebody in as more of a backup player, somebody maybe a little bit younger. We have lots of guys on that right wing as we get our opening goal for this game. Let's look at the goal. Yem does good work here on this right hand side. And both for a center midfielder has a knack for scoring some goals, which is nice to see. But yeah, Aurelio, we have a lot of players coming up on that right hand side, the likes of Gustavo Lorenz, who has been getting time on loan. We have a couple guys in the under 19s. We signed another guy in the summer. Just because he's got a lot of potential. I'd like to see him get some work. Maybe he could become something for us. But yeah, I mean, we are absolutely dominating this game. I just noticed. But yeah, there's a lot of people on the right, not so many on the left. There's Talika, obviously. Aurelio, who's obviously going to be gone. Grimshaw, don't get sent off, please. Grimshaw, yeah. Aurelio's going to be gone. We have Issam Colucci, who's on loan. He hasn't really shown much. Maybe on this loan spell he'll do a little bit more, but hasn't really improved that much. So I think somebody to bring in on the left-hand side to have a little bit of quality, I think will be great. With Talika on a great goal on the corner here. Looks like their defender cleared it first, but didn't clear it very well as it lands at the feet of Talika, who hits it first time and just slams it in the side netting on the far side. Very well done. Another highlight here. Enrique, that's I'm not really happy about that at all. Yeah, just I don't know. Yeah, he not well done at all by I think that's Dinij Almeida. Just leaving. I mean, make the run towards him, but just left him all by himself. Not very happy to see that, but nonetheless, we're up 2-1. Don't. This is a team. We're absolutely dominating this game if you look at the stats, but that doesn't mean that they can't come back with one goal. I mean, we're just one goal up, so anything can happen. But yeah, that's what I wanted to tell you guys about the signings right now, kind of where we're at. I mean, we're playing really well. There seems to be a lot of depth in our lineup. Not an extreme amount of depth, but with the likes of versatile players like Warmerdam and stuff. With Bay gets another goal, 2 goals in as many games, and we are up 3-1. Much more comfortable now. Within a minute of the second half. Just a great run, great pass by Guilherme Parede, who gets his second assist of the game. Very well done. But yeah, so we're playing well. I don't want to make any big signings. I want to maybe save up some money. If we do get promoted, I'm not gonna rock the boat really. If the team continues to perform the way they are, there's no reason why we can't continue to play with it. The only thing that I do see improving is maybe left back. Warmerdam, although he's a good versatile player, then they scored another goal. Seems like they've only had a couple chances, but they've scored them, so that's a problem. But yeah, I mean, it's something that we definitely. I mean, Warmerdam's a good squad player. Hasn't really shown that he's a depth. And Amion's playing very well. Didn't have a good season last year. Started off pretty well. Didn't finish off well, and obviously lost his starting spot to Kaká at the end of last season. That's something maybe that could be looked at. No guarantees. Let's bring Bay back into the midfield. Put him in the box-to-box role. Put Bove at ball-winning midfielder. Put Delika in the middle, and Aurelio on the left. Grimshaw seems to be very tired. Doesn't have the greatest stamina, but I think he does work very, very hard in that midfield role. That's probably why he gets so many cards, because he's just running around all the time, kind of like a headless chicken. I wish he would maybe slow down a little bit, take his time. But he's a hardworking player. I don't want to discourage him for that. Bay here, Aurelio. Guilherme. Will Guilherme get another assist here? He does. He gets a hat trick of assists. Our striker, doing really well. Monteiro making a good run at that far post. Guilherme did a good job finding him. Very well done. Monteiro just loses his defender, and good finish. Slides it right under the goalkeeper. We have another highlight here again. Guillen seems to be absolutely tearing, not scoring goals, but they are just following him around. They don't know what to do with him. It seems they're defensive players. Let's bring on Warmerdam. See if he can show us a little something these last 10 minutes. I might bring on somebody for Vash Cruz, but he's playing pretty well. I don't want to change up that side too much. I think that might be our last substitution for today's game. Kind of a depleted bench a little bit. A lot of rotation players in today. Haven't influenced our play, though, which is very nice to see. With the likes of Silva out and stuff like that. But Bay is, although he started the season as our backup, in that number 10 role. He has played very well and has scored goals. Very happy with our performance today. The goals were iffy. The second goal was, I think, very well done by their player. The first goal could have done better defensively, but it's a 4-2 win, so we can't complain too much about 3 points. So let's look into the schedule for next episode. Alright, ready? So this is the upcoming schedule. We have 2 games against top division sides, Estoril and Vitória de Setúbal. There's going to be tough games. Again, I'd like to make a cup run. It'd be nice to see this team doing something in a cup, testing ourselves against better opposition. But that's something we're going to have to see. I mean, both games are midweek. This one's midweek. This one's a week later, and then this one is midweek. He's probably going to be on a Saturday. Never mind. Forget I said anything. Yeah, but those games are going to be tough. And with having some guys on the bench out injured, we may have some fitness issues. That's something that we're going to have to see and kind of cross that bridge when we get to it. So we're probably going to play these 3 games. Academica Coimbra is going to be a tough game. Come back against FAF, kind of a lower a team on the lower, near the relegation zone. So hopefully we can play well against them, because we are now in a promotion spot. Benfica B is the only team above us. Les Chiens dropped points, it looks like. And we have a little bit of cushion between us and Oliveirense. But then again, Oliveirense, if they win their game in hand, they'll be up there with us as well. It would overtake us. We'd still be in a promotion spot, but there's still a lot of games to be played, and a lot of things to do. I mean, we've only played 11 games. This is on near a 40 game season. Probably like between a third and a fourth of the way there. So we can't worry about that kind of stuff. We just need to continue getting results. Fortunately for us, we have a little bit of time. We're only gonna have 1 game in the league in the next couple weeks. Hopefully, we do have these tough cup games, but hopefully we can get some guys back from injury. But we'll have to see. Hopefully, this is the time that our depth will show. So yeah, guys, thank you guys for watching today. Super Bowl Sunday. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, and stay toasty, my friends.